Hello, welcome to the Spoon for Heart Kitchen. สวัสดีค่ะ My name is Siri. Today I'm going to show you how to make crispy fish stir fry with the Thai basil or ผัดกะเพราปลา And this recipe, the request by Tasty Martin. So today we're going to start with the prepping our chili and garlic. Today I use the 5 clove garlic and 4 Thai chili. For the spicy, if you can't eat so much spicy like this, you can cut it down for the chili. For the garlic and chili, I will use the modern pestle to pound them, and I just use a little bit today, so I'm going to use the small modern pestle. I would like to cut them small before I pound them. It makes a lot easier. Okay, I use the Thai chili, and this one a little bit spicy, so I just going to use 4. Sometimes the spicy level, it depends how you like spicy. Okay, and when you use the pestle and mortar, just have to make sure you use your hand. You use your hand to cover. Okay. And if I cooking a lot, if I need to pound a lot, I will use the bigger one. But today it's only 5 cloves and garlic and 4 Thai chili. This one is perfect for me. Okay, and now I done pounding our chili and garlic. You don't need to pound them to the paste. It's just bake all to small pieces and open up all the flavor. Now we're going to set it on the side. Next, we're going to make the sauce. It's gonna be easy when we stir fry. So I'm going to use 2 tablespoons the fish sauce. 2 tablespoons fish sauce, and I'm going to use 2 tablespoons the soy sauce. I use the Golden Mountain seasoning soy sauce. Also, I'm going to put 2 tablespoons. Okay. In the Thai stir fry, that we use a lot the seasoning soy sauce. Okay. So 2 tablespoons, and I'm going to use 2 tablespoons the oyster sauce. Okay, so 2 tablespoons oyster sauce. This will make the very umami flavor and also thicken your ผัดกะเพรา sauce. Okay, and also gonna use for the color and for the caramel rice, I'm gonna use 1 tablespoon the black soy sauce. 1 tablespoon. Okay, so 1 tablespoon the black soy sauce going. But if a normal day, weekday cooking, everything eyeball. I put everything over there and eyeball it. And I'm going to use as a half teaspoon, a little bit the half teaspoon the white pepper, and a little bit the black pepper also, to add on the little bit the flavors and the spicy on the ผัดกะเพรา sauce, and also gonna balance all this saltiness with the half teaspoon sugar. Okay, and I'm going to use a little bit of water from the after I remove the chili and garlic from the pestle and mortar. But now this is for the ผัดกะเพรา sauce. We're just gonna leave on the side, and now we're gonna move it to our protein, that fish, and the batter that we're gonna make. Okay, and next I'm going to make our batter for our fish. I'm gonna use 1/4 cup all-purpose flour. 1/4 cup all-purpose flour, and I'm going to use 1/4 cup cornstarch. 1/4 cup the cornstarch also. And I'm going to use the same thing. Another flour, I will use the rice flour. For the rice flour, if you don't have, you can use just half all-purpose flour and half cornstarch. But if you have the rice flour, it will add another texture to your batter too. It will be more light, make a little bit the flour your batter a little bit lightweight and crispy. So I'm gonna add 1/4 cup the rice flour also, and also going to use 1 teaspoon the baking soda. Okay, I'm going to use a little bit of salt, just a pinch of salt to make the flavor to the flour. And same thing with the black pepper and white pepper. I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit on the black pepper and white pepper also for the flavor, just a very little. Okay, and also next we're going to add the water. I use the soda water, but if you want to use just a cold water, you can use the cold water also, but the soda water, it will make it more crispy. Okay, and for the soda water, I'm just going to add a little bit at a time. Okay, just going slow. Okay, and if you want to, it's for easy, if you want to use just a tempura flour, if you can find a tempura flour, your favorite one, you can use that too. So you don't have to do all this. Okay, but I make this recipe for just in case if you don't have the tempura flour at home. Okay, the consistency that you're looking for, it will be like a pancake batter. Almost like a little bit thinner than that, because sometimes you don't want it very thick for the fish. So about it, that's why I add a little bit at a time, depend. Okay, and then when you mix them all well, and now the consistency like that, if you're thinking it too watered or too light or too thick, you can put a little more soda, or if too light, you put a little more flour. It'll be okay. Okay, now I'm going to set that on the side. And we move on to the fish. Okay, before, I know I say I move on to the fish, but before we move on to the fish, almost forget the basil. This is a fresh basil from the backyard, so it's really, really beautiful. So I'm going to do the basil first before I move on to the fish, because a crispy fish with the Thai basil, so you cannot have basil, right? So for the basil, I'm just gonna pick them like this. Okay, the flour is okay too. Okay, I'm gonna use just about 1 cup the Thai basil. Okay, so I'm gonna use about 1 cup the Thai basil. And of course, if you go to Thailand, because this is requested by Tracy, so she eat this recipe in Thailand, and might a little bit different for the basil, because in Thailand we use the holy basil, so the taste is little bit different, but it's hard to find here in the United States, so we have to use the Thai sweet basil. But in the holy basil, it have the how do I it more spicy, more hot than the normal sweet basil, so it will be a little bit different. And also they might put, depend in the restaurant, because we have so many recipes for the pad kaprow or Thai basil stir fry. Okay, after I talk a lot, now move on to the fish for real. Today for the fish, I use the swai fillet. They come, I buy the frozen one, but they're very easy to withdraw them. For the fish, you can use the different fish that you prefer. You can use the halibut or whatever your favorite fish. And also, if you don't like the batter, like crispy deep fry, you can cook the fish and making the sauce and then pouring different, because I want to stir fry. That's why I have to deep fry them first. Otherwise, the meat will break it all. Like, it will not look good. Anyway, okay, I'm just going to cut the fish to the bite size, like here. Sometime I think I'm gonna cut them half, so they will be little square. I think that will be look better, like a 1 inch square, like this. Okay, I will cut them all. I use the 2 pieces, the swai. I have another pieces here, so I use the 2 pieces. Okay, now I'm going to give the batter just a lot mix. And while you prepping all your batter and your fish, I have my oil already heat, already ready. So now I'm gonna put all the fish into the batter, just for easy for us when we want to fry them. Okay, now all the fish done. Now we're going to turn around and cook our fish, the deep fry our fish. I already have the oil heat while I'm prepping our fish, so I use a little extra oil for kind of easy when we deep fry. And also for making the oil not popping everywhere, I'm gonna just put a little bit, just a tip, just put a little bit of flour, sprinkle in here, just about like 2 teaspoons. Okay, so when you deep fry them, so they're not all the pop it on you. Alright, now I'm gonna use just my hand and just very gentle when you cook with the fish, because sometimes they're baking really easy. Alright, make sure the oil hot and just dripping here. Alright, see, as you see. Also here, sometimes you can use a catfish, sometimes you can use the halibut or whatever your favorite fish, or tilapia. Okay, now I'm gonna be quickly put all the fish in here. Okay. And sometimes when you go to Thailand, you're just gonna fry the fish pad kaprow or fish very spicy. They stir fry, but sometimes they do with the bone. So have to be really careful. Sometimes we just stir fry the fish with the bone. I know it's a little dangerous if you're not used to like that. I have to be very careful. Okay, and after you put all the fish into the fry, now wait just a minute, okay, until you see the start cooking and crispy before you start move them. Otherwise they're all gonna bake apart. So just make sure you give them a time to cook. And look at this, they start getting some of them. Look, I have to move a little bit because I putting all in one time, in one batch, and I want to do two. I mean, if you do 2 times, might be a little easier. Okay, but me, quick and easy. Okay, so as you can see, now I flip them when you wait a little bit, so that all the batter still cover, and they already look good just for like this. You know, you can even do this and dipping with your favorite sauce, but no. Today we're gonna use a Thai basil sauce stir fry with them. Alright, but I mean, they look really good, right? Okay, now I let them fry for about 5 minutes, and then they start to looking crispy. I'm gonna pull them out right now. Sometimes the time to deep fry, it depends how thick that you cut and how much that you put inside the wok. I put a lot. I put it all in one batch. Okay, but look at this, how looks so good. Okay, try to take all out. Okay, like there. Some pieces they stuck together a little bit, and then I just separate them. They okay. Okay. But like I'm saying from the beginning, I put everything in one time. Alright, but look at how good it is. Okay, now gonna turn off the heat. Alright, make sure and put it right here. Okay, for the same wok, I remove the oil, but I know there's a hot oil, so be careful when you remove. Same wok, I remove the hot oil, and now I'm going to start making the stir fry. So I'm gonna add a little bit vegetable oil, about 1 tablespoon, and also the chili and garlic that we we powdered them earlier. Alright. Okay, add them all there, and just leave it next to you and put a little bit of water inside the pestle and mortar. Alright, and now going to cook our chili and garlic. Stir fry them until they smell really good. Okay, not have to be high heat at this point, because the garlic and the chili, they burn very fast. But we want them to cook and give you a really good smell, and you have to smell the chili If you feel like coughing a little bit, that's perfect. Okay, and now, yep, we're feeling that right now. Hit your nose right now, like you can talk. And okay, now I'm going to add the sauce. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna add the sauce right now. Okay, but you really need that smell. I know. I'm so sorry. Sorry, guys. Yes, everybody in the house coughing right now. That's why in Thailand we have outdoor cooking. We have so it's totally different. Okay, and now you see all the sauce is very thick right now. And I'm so sorry. Okay, you're gonna add the couple tablespoon the water that you're putting on the side before. Okay, to your sauce to thin it up a little bit. That's how the we turn it. We used to our habit. We like to put a little bit of water and pestle and mortar and add on to the sauce every time when we use the pestle and mortar. Okay. Anyway, now, oh my God, I'm so sorry if you hear my coughing or the sound, the voice start getting pain because all the heat. Okay. Now, time to when it's thick, become boil like this. Now we can add the fish like here. Sorry, I saying that again. The coughing because come from the chili. When they start getting burned, even the dry chili, when you lotus chili, you will cough a little bit. Okay, now our sauce is ready to put the fish in there. This sauce and the fish, they're even better by themselves for the sauce. You can just use the sauce, making just the sauce for your different recipe too also, and same thing with the fish. They both good. They both is good together. And now you make sure you give them the good mix, and then you're going to taste the flavor that you like. If you need any more salty or any more sweet, you can add them on. Okay, I'm so sorry. Now, okay, now don't forget the handful, the basil. Oh my goodness, look at this. Okay, I put in a lot. Okay, but I put a handful the Thai basil. For the Thai basil, if you want to just put in half, you can do that too. But this is the best from my garden. I try to use them. So I put a big handful. All right. Now I'm gonna turn off the heat. Alright, make sure you give them the good mix. Try to toss them a little bit. Okay, because the sauce is pretty thick. Okay. Alright, now look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh. Alright. Okay, now going to put on top my jasmine rice. Wow. This is really simple and easy for the pad kaprow. I know the chili still got into my throat and my nose and everything. And everybody in the house said bye. Can't stay in here. That's why in Thailand we always have to have the outdoor kitchen, or we have a big window when we are cooking. So alright, anyway, okay, now we ready to try our pad kaprow crispy fish pad kaprow. Okay, we ready to try this. Okay, now I'm ready to try. I'm gonna try just the big pieces of fish. Okay, a little bit of rice, of course, because in Thailand, eat everything with rice, me. Okay, now I'm going to spicy. Alright, if you can see, still a little crispy, and you see the fish in here. Okay, how they cook. All right. Still have a crispy, the crunch from the batter, really light, and they have a salty, spicy for the sauce. That's why a lot of people favorite the pad kaprow. Okay, so I can eat again and again. Alright, I cannot. Okay, I can't wait to eat them all. And also, I want to say big thank you for the Tracy Martin to recreate the pad kapow fish recipe. So very thank you for that. Okay, I hope you like the video. I hope you like the recipe. If you do like, please give me a thumb up, subscribe, and you will see me for the next recipe. Bye.